Welcome to today's breakdown. We got a wild encounter between police officers and an uncooperative trespasser in a hotel hot tub. Now, this might seem like a funny situation. A guy refusing to get out of a jacuzzi. There's a lot to unpack here, trespassing laws, police escalation, tactics, and property rights. Let's dive in and break this down step by step. By the end of this video, you'll not only have a clearer understanding of the situation, but also learn key lessons about interacting with law enforcement.
I want this guy trespassed today, and I no longer want him on the property ever again. Make that clear to him. Out.
Is he a guest here?
No. He's not a guest here.
Do you know if he's been trespassed before?
No, but we wanted to do that today and never again. I told you I'm head of security for the hotel. I'm the manager of Lost Mention.
First of all, before we do anything else, can I have your name, please?
Chip Chippewa.
What's your date of birth, Chip?
Chim Tree.
So how crazy is that? The officer asked the man for his name and he said something about Chip Chippewa. And then he asked him something about his date of birth and he told the officer something about Chip 23. Something like that, bro. That was crazy. The first thing to note here is that the hotel manager, he has every legal right to trespass someone off of their property. And it looks as though it's like he was getting on the hotel manager nerve probably like the whole time before the cops showed up there, it looks like. And in most states, businesses can request someone leave and never return. No crime needs to be committed for that to even happen. It's all about the property's owner's discretion. And once a trespass warning is issued, the next time that person steps foot onto that property, it becomes a criminal offense. And that's just a prevention measure to keep people away after being trespassed. And the police are there to help enforce that.
Hey, sir, so he's trespassing you. You can't be in here. All right, so I need you to get out of the pool. That's your warning. So now I need you to get out because they don't want you here because it's a private business and they can do that. The whole property is off limits right now. You're being trespassed.
Right here is where things get interesting. We see the cop approach the suspect in a cool, calm, and collective way, being professional, which at this stage is exactly what you want to see out of law enforcement in those type of situations. And they issued him a clear command to get out of the hot tub because he's being trespassed from the hotel property. At this point, if he would have just got out of the hot tub, he would have been fine, no arrest, no charges, and a peaceful, resolution to everything. But as we gonna see, that's not what happens at all. And he stays put where he's at, escalating the whole situation. And the police, they aren't acting funny here. They're fulfilling their legal obligation to remove someone from a private property, when asked by the property owner to do so.
If you do not get out of the hot tub, we will OC spray you.
Now we see the escalation phase. The officers warn the suspect about the OC spray, better known as, what is called pepper spray. Let's break down why this makes sense from a law enforcement perspective. Officers follow a use of force continuum. They start with verbal commands and only use physical force if the situation starts to escalate. OC spray is often used in situations like this because it could prevent the suspect from having long-term effects from it. And tasers are out of the question when in wet, whenever it's in wet environments. Electricity and water, they don't mix. That's why OC spray becomes the next best option here.
Notify the lead. Your hands back.
Check! Google it! Are you Sarasota PD?
He was charged with trespassing and resisting an officer.
So what are the key takeaways here? First off, always respect trespass warnings. If a property owner asks you to leave, it's in your best interest to get up out of there. Second, you need to understand that the police have a legal obligation to, enforce those trespass warnings. And refusing to cooperate only makes the matters worse and escalates the whole situation. While it's important to know your rights, it's also important to recognize when you should leave and comply, and when that's the smartest option. You can always contest issues later on in court, but resisting in the moment rarely works well. I hope this breakdown made you really understand and helped you better understand how trespassing laws work and why police respond to trespassing laws the way that they respond to them. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Would you have done anything differently in a situation like this? And thanks for watching, everybody that watched.